By the end of this module, you should be able to define a gas boiler, explain how a gas boiler works, identify types of gas boilers, highlight their fundamental differences, and identify all requirements needed for proper operation.
A gas boiler is a heating system that uses gas as its fuel source to provide warmth and hot water to a building. It can use natural gas or propane as its fuel source. A gas boiler functions similarly to a large furnace or fireplace that is controlled by your thermostat. The primary purpose of the gas boiler is to act as a heater and provide buildings with hot water, which serves two very important functions. First, when you turn on your central heating, the hot water generated by the boiler is pumped through radiators to provide a steady source of warmth. This helps maintain a comfortable temperature inside your home during the colder seasons like fall, winter, and even spring or summer. Second, boilers provide a consistent supply of hot water to sinks, bathtubs, and showers by heating and maintaining a tank or reservoir at a steady temperature. This allows you to reliably have the hot water needed for bathing, washing up, and keeping belongings clean. These appliances are commonly found in places that require large amounts of heat, such as in commercial buildings, factories, and residential homes. Gas boilers can be classified into three main types: combination, combi, boilers, heat-only, conventional, boilers, and system boilers. A combi boiler is a type of boiler that provides hot water on demand rather than storing it in a tank or cylinder. They are popular in smaller properties because you don't need a cold water feed tank or hot water storage tank, thus saving on space. A heat-only gas boiler, also known as a regular or conventional gas boiler, provides central heating and hot water to the home via a system including the boiler, a hot water storage cylinder, and a cold water tank in the loft. Heat-only boilers are ideal for homes with traditional central heating and hot water systems, and are generally the most powerful of the main boiler types. A system gas boiler is a type of gas boiler that stores hot water in a cylinder, but unlike a conventional boiler, it doesn't require a cold water tank in the loft. Instead, it draws water directly from the main supply. System boilers are ideal for larger homes with multiple bathrooms, as they can provide hot water to several taps at once. When it comes to the space needed for different types of gas boilers, combi gas boilers are the most compact option, requiring the least amount of space. They don't need a separate cylinder or storage tank, making them a space-efficient choice. System gas boilers are the next in line when it comes to space requirements. They work with a cylinder to store hot water, which does take up some room, but it's generally less space-intensive than the setup required by heat-only or conventional boilers. In contrast, heat-only or conventional gas boilers necessitate both a hot water cylinder and a cold water storage tank. These components are typically situated in the loft, so they require more space than the other options. The critical requirements for operating a gas boiler include gas supply, power supply, and flue or chimney. The gas supply is a crucial aspect of a gas boiler's operation. Natural gas or propane is supplied to the boiler through a gas pipe connected to the main gas line. The gas is ignited in the gas boiler's burner, creating a flame that heats the heat exchanger, providing a heat supply and hot water to a home. Gas boilers also require a dedicated electrical circuit to power the boiler, its controls, and other components. The electrical supply is used to power the ignition system, pumps, and other electrical components. The voltage requirement for gas boilers varies depending on the size of the boiler. Smaller boilers typically operate on a 120-volt circuit, while larger boilers require a 208 to 230-volt supply. Proper ventilation is critical for the safe operation of a gas boiler. The flue or chimney serves to exhaust combustion byproducts, such as carbon monoxide and water vapor, from the boiler to the outdoors. It must be correctly sized and installed to prevent the buildup of hazardous gases inside your home. Here's a step-by-step breakdown of how a gas boiler works. First, natural gas is supplied to the gas boiler through a gas pipeline connected to the main gas line. The gas is ignited in the gas boiler's burner, creating a flame that heats the heat exchanger. The heat from the burning gas is absorbed by a heat exchanger, which is a web of copper piping. The heat exchanger transfers the heat from the burner flame to the water circulating through it. As the water passes through the heat exchanger, it absorbs the heat from the burning gas and gets heated. The hot water is then circulated through pipes to radiators, underfloor heating systems, or taps, providing warmth and hot water throughout the building. In summary, gas boilers are critical heating systems that provide central heating and hot water to homes and buildings. They ultimately serve the vital functions of space heating and water heating energy efficiently. In the next topic, we will look at a gas boiler's internal components to better understand how they function.